Alright. So like, I had to start a new stream. That one was only like 8 minutes or something. The fedora is nice, even though I won't need it. But, like, I had to just start a new stream. I'll just put, this is like part 2 continued, because I don't want it to be over in 8 minutes. Well, now I'm going to Nimbus Station, because I just skipped through Blockyard. So that's where we're going next. And you see I've completed 35 out of 51. There's still missions that can be completed in Uchu and Avant Gardens. Like, you can actually do the, what are they called? The, not the daily missions, but they're like, yeah, they're just like side quests and stuff on the, after like you get back or whatever from Nimbus Station, like by the vendors, you can do different Avant Gardens quests. Or from, like, you collect chests from Avant Gardens from Johnny Thunder in Nimbus Station. So Avant Gardens, a lot of the quests work like after the main ones, so that's nice. And for Nimbus Station, we're gonna be doing this now. This is basically just gonna be like a playthrough. I'm just gonna factions I won't need to get the gear for, because you know, I'm not gonna be using it, so we'll just kind of skip through factions as well. So this stream is probably the most boring out of this stream series, mostly because there's not really enemies to fight or really much to do except complete missions, which completing missions can be fun, but watching people complete missions isn't as fun, so this stream might not be as fun. But if you don't really have LU, like you don't have Uchu, or you're not a tester for DLU or Crux, then, I mean, it might be a little bit enjoyable if you don't have an emulator to play on. So what I like to do for this part, because like it kind of, when the rocket's not complete, like unless it looks really cool, most of the time I like to have all the rocket parts. So I just choose a random one here that he'll give me, and it wants me to build the rocket, right? So I don't need to have all the parts to build the rocket, even though in the little mission thing up here it's saying like the whole rocket, right? But you don't actually have to have that. So I like to go over to a vendor and buy the rocket parts. I think this is the right one. Apparently it's not. I thought it was. The place where you buy rocket. Wait, this isn't either. I swear this was the place where you buy rocket parts. Okay, so apparently, well, I think I can still get it. I don't know why it's locked. Maybe it's because I need more. Oh yeah, I don't have enough coins. Well, but the fact is, to speed things up, in Uchu you can use commands. So I'm just going to give myself, just for the sake of this is not like a, actually, you know what, no, I'm not doing that. I want to get coins a regular way, which will be a grind, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, maybe not, it's probably not worth it. I'm just going to build the rocket to complete the mission. But you can buy the parts if you like. You can, if you give yourself permission. So like, I believe 6 is admin, 9 is operator. Those two you can actually, like, if you're setting your users status to whichever one, so you can put in like commands, like coins and a bunch of commands. Then you would need to either set it to admin or operator. 6 is admin and 9 I believe is operator. So, where was my, okay, so this rocket part we're going to put there. We're going to, I'm very picky about my rocket parts, so we're going to put that one there, and then we'll try the pink one there, I guess. Yeah, it looks not the best, but you know, I honestly, so like for this mission, it doesn't really matter if you build a, you don't even have to build a rocket. I just like to, so it seems more real, because in as of now, for some reason the mission doesn't complete as of now, which, so you just slash complete it and boom, it's done. It's pretty easy to work out. So now I'm going to move back to Nexus J. Let's get some more up. Okay. I'm probably going to have to get some more coins here because I have very little. I completely forgot about coins because I mostly do because usually I get a lot, but this is trying to be quick to get through these missions, hopefully. Okay, so we got some coins there. This is a really grind. Getting coins in Nimbus Station is a real grind because it really doesn't give you that many. You really don't get many coins because you're not fighting enemies, only break smashables. So, but I believe missions give you coins as well. So I'm going to go over to Johnny Thunder now and go collect the chest. I mean, I actually have some Nimbus Station gameplay of Uchu, and Gnarled Forest, while Gnarled Forest is not that complete. I tried to make 3 parts out of it to just try to see, hey, you can slash complete all these and still get through the mission chain technically. So, including slash complete, you can do a lot of things, and even without it, you can still do a bunch of things in Uchu. Ninjago actually works really well, and there's no like scripts for it either. So like it actually is Ninjago works pretty good. Like how far you can get in it, because you can actually, I don't think I've tested fully what you can get to, but you can get up at least to a little bit into Cole's chain or whatever, into some missions with Cole, I think, at least. So, and you can fight all the enemies in Ninjago, and Ninjago is actually pretty fun to be in. That's one of the worlds that's somewhat playable. I think the worlds that are the worlds that are playable by far on Uchu, like the ones that are most playable, I'd say are Avant Gardens, Nimbus Station. Well, Nimbus Station is definitely playable, but if you're thinking Nimbus Station actually does have a lot implemented into it, but am I going there? Please? Yeah. So Nimbus Station actually does, that's one of them, and then Gnarled Forest and Ninjago, those 4 worlds have a lot, they have a pretty decent amount implemented to them. In Forbidden Valley, you can get a little bit in the mission chain, a little bit, but you can't get too far. Now with Pet Cove, that seems to work fine except for pets. So yeah, it's just not implemented. It's not like it's bugged or anything. It's just not implemented yet. Just haven't chosen to yet. They haven't, people haven't chosen to implement it yet. So, but anyway, wait, where is? Oh, it's over here. So, but other than that, Pet Cove works pretty good. I don't know if I will be going to Pet Cove in any of these streams that I'm doing, because at least not in the hardcore LU ones, because I just don't see a point. I mean, you kind of in Uchu, you actually don't have to get through Nimbus Station to do the Gnarled Forest quests. You can actually just use the command to get there. If you don't feel like going through Nimbus Station quests, then you don't have to, because you can just teleport there. But I want to use as little commanding as possible, use the command chat as little as possible, only if it's definitely needed. So now we can go back to Johnny Thunder, and a lot of if some of this audio is robotic, that I'm still working that out. I don't know how to change it so it's not, because sometimes it's robotic and sometimes it is not, which is very weird, because this is since I started using OBS for recording. It's been robotic and stuff, and I know OBS is good, but I don't understand why sometimes it's robotic and sometimes it's not. So that's one problem I've been having. So with recording and streaming and all that, and I'm still working out kinks with OBS. Not sure how much. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I mean, it seems like it should be good. I just don't really understand what the problem could be. I don't really think it's my mic that's doing that, because any other program, it's never done that before. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't really matter what faction. It doesn't really. So yeah, it doesn't really matter what faction I really join right now, because I'm not going to be getting the armor, because I'm just not. So, because I'm not going to be actually using it anyway, so what's really the point of having it?
Collect faction
Alright.
to purchase specialty gift gear and unlock higher ranks.
Yeah, so this mission is actually, it won't actually give you the year. I believe you have to use commands to get it in, because it just doesn't complete. So that's the way some of these are, even so there's that. Now, this one, the books haven't been working recently, so, and it doesn't matter, so I'll just get past that part. And I don't really feel like doing the aid me, and you do need a faction token, and I don't feel like using one, and it's not really a part of the hardcore LU thing, because you don't really necessarily need this. So I'm just gonna go right to Gnarled Forest. And this is probably going to be a shorter stream than I expected. I'm not sure if I'll be fighting anything, because for fighting things, I would like to have the pathfinding and AI wandering on. So I'm not going to stop the stream to turn it off or anything. I mean to turn it on, sorry. Okay, what in the world? Alright, so now I'm just going to Gnarled Forest. Right. So it doesn't seem like anything's even showing up on the world ports. Oh wait, I think that's because I'm not actually in here. Yeah, there we go. Oops. So you can actually hit take survey and it won't do anything, of course, because yeah. Yeah, it's that was originally from Lego, and it's not really needed anymore for now. I don't know what the point would be, since you can just host your own Uchu if you want. So completed that. I'm gonna go over I mean, a lot of stuff in LU was kind of gave you that child humor stuff, you have I don't know, it was a funny feel because
By holding down. Well done.
it was a funny feel. It gave you a funny feel because of just the way it was, the way it is, with like, you know, when the people who are apparently adults, like I think like the characters in this game are adults, but they have like really high pitched voices. Just one of those things that, you know, is funny and very unrealistic because, you know, just I always found that kind of interesting because, like, you think an adult would have. Are you serious right now? And wait, aren't these supposed to work? They do work. What the heck? Okay, that's a problem. This is a very bad problem. I'm just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to kill myself. So, like, I forget how to get there. Oh wait, shouldn't it be in help menu? Yeah. So, I'm just gonna rebuild here because I hate when that happens. When you lose like you don't have enough imagination for something, and you're in the middle of a build and it just stops. That can get very annoying very fast. Now, one thing that does work is the mail. The mail works, so you can, like, if you're hosting this with your friends or whatever, you can mail that. You can mail something to people. Like, you can just do like to certain username in the subject and the description, what it is, and send the item, or just send a message. It works. So that's pretty sweet. There. Now, yeah. Okay. For some reason, the two over there were not giving me anything. It's kind of weird, but yeah. Tiki torches work. Okay, so now I don't remember. I probably should remember, but I don't remember. How much imagination this requires. 4. Okay, I didn't even have 4 last time. I don't usually look at how much imagination a build needs. I just start building it, and I probably should look at how much imagination is required for it. Oh, let's get this gem. Oh, but I need to free it back. It's like stuck in a wall. I need to free it backpack space. We don't need this. Let's start trashing some things. Oops, this stuff is all back. What in the world? I'm like stuck in a bot. What? Okay, good. Like that was kind of freaking me out. Okay, I got the gem now. Let's dispose of some other things I will not need. I will not need this fedora. I'm sad I have to get rid of it because it's cool. It gives it a cool look on a Lego character. We won't need this helmet either. I can get rid of that. I gotta free up some backpack space here. Yeah, I don't need this either. Yeah, so and yeah, I think I'm good for now. I have enough space. Okay, so now over here, and the one thing with this is I'm basically explaining like a lot of stuff that is kind of broken, but I'm not in any way trying to like degrade the project or anything. I'm just saying, like, you know, certain stuff doesn't work. So you see faction tokens are there. Now you can keep punching your way until you get through it. See, like what I just did, because it doesn't disappear forever. So like you kind of just have to keep hacking your way through the ship, or you can just build it if you have enough imagination. Like build up at the ceiling. So now we're gonna go to this guy, and I think this is where we'll stop after this mission. So like we do that, and now the enemies will be able to pick one of these shirts, which will not at all matter to us. Like at all, we won't care about it. Like I don't care what shirt. I mean, yeah, it's not even gonna show up on this guy at all. That's kind of why I picked him, because just so like gave you that more feel of not being able to wear anything. That's why it kind of shows the myth and the glow. Yeah, so they'll fight you right now, even though Pathfinder Wandering is off. That's just, you know, they follow you and stuff. And so you see, if you go up to them, they'll fight you, like they'll hit you, and you can hit them back. but like it's gonna be a little more difficult to actually do because of the you only punch them, and that's gonna be a little difficult because these guys are definitely better than a simple Stremling or a mech, so it's definitely gonna be more difficult, and I'll have to defeat 10 of them. Which with them wandering around right now, it will be like really easy. But like if when they're wandering around, it's gonna be pretty creepy and pretty weird, and it'll get a little weird. So prepare for next stream to be a little just a little weird. All right. So I guess this is where I will stop. This is the previous stream, which was like 8 minutes long. You can basically just try to like connect them because they're both meant to be the same. So this should be it for the stream. It was very short. I just wanted to get through the rest of the monument, Nimbus Station, and also like Tinara Forest. I just want to get to Tinara Forest and get to the enemies. If I did have pathfinding on, I probably would fight these guys, but I don't. So until next time, when I have some time for a stream, I will do that, and I will see you in either another video or another stream.